we can go on and I know you're a fan of Trump. I don't even know how anybody can be a fan of Trump, because I think that the president of South Africa should have told him straight away that, look, when you're saying that, what he was talking about what the freedom fighters were saying and how they're saying kill the Boer, kill the Boer. He should have asked President Trump. Some people have told me that make America great again means bring back as a dog whistle for let's bring back slavery. Is that true, Mr. President? You understand? So those are the kind of things. You can say whatever you want. What is behind the reality of what he's really meaning? When was America great again? When there was slavery? That's what he wants to bring back. That's just the truth.
Anyway, yeah, part of that thing you're all saying here is also during last week we had that discussion here. Those of you that weren't here, he has also slammed 12 countries with a travel ban. You all heard about that.
All non-whites.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, all non-whites, isn't it? Arabs and black people, people of color.
Let them all live in their country.
Oh, but somehow the man came in and said, George, the man came in and said he wants to make his country great again. And he's trying to really do that. But Femi was the illustration of a baby being taken off the breast milk. Any change that comes to humanity generally, yes, there are that reaction, people will react. That's how I see it. So all of this is part of the human reaction, the protest, everybody's saying
Matt Godwin, you don't apply the same policy of theory when it comes to Tinubu. So that I can't take you seriously. If you say it's okay for Trump, then you ought to say it's okay for Tinubu. This is outrageous. You're being a hypocrite.
Okay.
Hold on.
The idea of winning a child off milk is okay. But if you win a child off milk and then you introduce Aku immediately, that's not being right. If you are winning a child off breast milk, it has to be gradual.
2021 February to June 2023 is not immediately stopping the milk. So if you want to keep that fantasy description of the reality, that's fine. We had about 18, 20 to 20 months of knowing that subsidies was going, but people chose to put their head in the sand because guess what? Nigerians know that when the deadline's coming, don't worry, the government go defer them, they go defer them. There was no more money to be deferring. No more money to defer. And President Buhari had already deferred it twice.
The truth is this. It takes a strong man, a strong political ball to make the moves that were made. We don't condemn that. We do not. And I personally do not condemn it. The only problem is the institution, the process that was failed, which brought about what we are talking about today. Listen, it is okay. People make mistakes. People do. People out of excitement can just say something because they feel this is it. This is my grandstanding, just this is what I want to stand on. Listen to me. Listen. I don't care who comes. I don't care. Even Tinubu himself, in my presence, I would say, sir, you did wrong the way you implemented fuel subsidy. It was a mistake on your part. Listen to this. Listen. All I'm saying is, I don't condemn the fuel subsidy being removed. He should have planned ahead. Look at what happened. Wait. Number one, get into the office, a special task force to look into the whole entire system, find out all the corruption and everything, then begin to implement things that are going to sustain. Hold on. Let me finish. Wisdom has been defined as the proper, timely, accurate application of knowledge. If I'm a medical doctor, and I only deal with removing babies, and then all of a sudden you bring in a brain, a man that needs the brain to be operated upon, I will be foolish enough to go and do it if I'm an obstetrician, somebody who delivers babies. So what I'm saying is, wisdom should have told him, sit still. Patience is important. Study the whole entire thing with your own government, and then begin to implement things that will cushion everything, all the messes that would have happened. So it did not happen. It did not happen, and it is absolutely wrong.
Would that happen in 30 days? In 30 days, remember May 29.
Even if it takes 6 months.
29, and the fuel
Even if it takes 6 months
in June.
Even if it takes 6 months, it's
okay.
okay.
It can't be 6 months. It can't be 6
I'm
months.
saying even if it takes him 6 months to start implementing it, it is better than what has happened.
What I'm saying,
You are dealing with lives.
Hold on. Well, this is really important. The law was already passed. The law was already passed.
It doesn't matter. They're still paying subsidy today. They are still paying subsidy up until today. So what is it?
I don't know about
they're still paying subsidies
now.
No, they're paying subsidy now. They are still paying subsidy.
Is being paid. The whole thing was a scam, and the scam is still ongoing because those people in government are gaining from it.
I don't think so. Most of the petrol we're using today comes from Dangote's refinery, and no one is giving him any subsidies. The only subsidy he's getting, the subsidy that Dangote is getting is receiving petrol in Naira, and receiving oil in Naira. You can call that a subsidy.
What is that? How is that Naira figure calculated? You are selling it to him in Naira, but you are denominating it in dollars. There's no.
But the point is,
buying in Naira is just a gimmick.
No, what he's not doing is not having to find FX to purchase that oil. So he's using the Naira, and he's got lots of Naira. He's got lots of
denominating it in Naira, in dollars, and you are just exchanging it to Naira for him to pay in Naira. So there's no gain.
There's a big difference. He's not paying in dollars, so he's using his Naira, and he's got lots of Naira. And he's got lots of Naira from his Dangote cement, from his Dangote refinery, from all the other things he's doing. So Naira is not a problem for him. His problem is FX.
Femi, what about the Malta? No, hold on. Let me ask Femi something to explain to us. Femi, I miss you so much. I'm glad you're
I love you. Listen, I love you too, man. Hey, George.
Listen to this. Listen to this.
Going on.
Can you do me a favor?
I love you too. I love Egbo too.
I don't need your romance.
We are doing Valentine in a different way. Listen,
let me ask him a question. Let me ask Femi, can you explain to us the Malta effects? The Malta effects. Malta, yes.
You mean so to me, I'm not so certain who owns the Malta thingy and what that's all got to do with Nigeria. But at the end of the day, once Dangote's refinery is up and running, which it is now, that Malta effect becomes minimal. They can't really affect the Nigerian market anymore. Do you understand? Because it's cheaper to get from Dangote here in Nigeria than anywhere else. And what's going to happen is Dangote and the BUA also bring their their refinery, and you've got the turnaround men sent to Port Harcourt and all that. I think the best thing that I think that President Tinubu is doing is that he's getting rid of Kyari, and he's putting a new team in an NNPC with the mandate to turn NNPC into a PLC. And I think if he can deliver that, by the time it's the elections of 2027, I think he would have achieved a great feat for Nigeria. Because that is one thing. The NNPC needs to be unbundled, and it needs to go by IPO onto the Nigerian Stock Exchange. If Tinubu does that, together with the tax reform, 2027, I don't see anyone stopping him.
Okay, gentlemen, let's
even with the coalition.
We're coming back on
coalition.
No, there's no coalition. There's no actually coalition.
Let's go with this.
It's coalition.
The phantom coalition.
Let's go out with this beautiful story. During the week, there was a very big event in Ogun State. It's called
Ogun State.
It was sponsored by Glo. Now, why I'm bringing this up is because we've been talking tourism in Nigeria. We are looking at angles where this tourism could be enhanced and bring big money, big bucks for us. Now, take note that if festivals like this is what you have in Brazil, is what you have in some part of the world, and it really brings in a lot for
You
them.
have it in Calabar.
So, let's talk about Judo. I know you're from Ogun State, Femi.
Yes,
that's a beautiful event. I've been there once. You have that cultural, enthusiastic people, visitors, and sons and daughters of Ijebuland. Tell us, what's that thing, and how can we tap into it?
Yeah, although I'm from Ogun State and I'm Owu, which is we're quite different from Ijebu, but we're all one state, and in Ogun State we all support each other, and I think there's a fantastic festival of culture and history of the people of Ijebu. You understand? And it happens every year, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger every year. And I was one that condemned Governor Dakwa Abiodun when he built the airport in not far from there. It's in Ilison. It's not far from Ijebu anyway. But actually, when you think about it now, you're talking about tourism. It's a cargo airport. But if they were to think properly, they could mix that airport together with that event to have, you can have air flights coming straight into that airport with hotel links and a good road work to that event to make that event a massive, event. You understand? They just charter planes. So you diasporans that want to come for this event, for a week-long event in May, they will come to the event and they will have a great time. And that's something that could happen. And I think when we look at what happened with the Nigerian Sports Festival, that also was in Ogun State the other day, which was a tremendous success. To be honest with you, I think Dakwa Abiodun is doing quite well. And although he started pretty slowly, but he's doing quite well, and Ogun State is, of course, the most industrialized state in Nigeria, even more so than Lagos. There are more industries in Ogun State than there is in Lagos, and it's it's boom time for Ogun State right now.
Amazing, amazing. That's fantastic.
Yes. Yes, that event. I was looking at it the other time, and I said, this is a big avenue for our government to tap into it and make it something that could bring in visitors. I mean, Brazil, they do have that there. Go ahead, George. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Two things. You see, many parts of Nigeria have such grand standing events that can actually increase the state's economy. But first and foremost, you see that $1 trillion road project is only going to stop at Ogun State. Mark my word. Secondly, if that money was implemented to bring light all over Nigeria, number one. Number two, to increase, like what Femi was just talking about. Let's go back from bottom up. Because if, rather than looking to the central government to be giving them money all the time, the state government can now increase the importation of foreigners into their land, as in diasporians, as in people coming to take a look at the rich, colorful events that we have. What Femi was saying is so good that each state, like Ogun State, in this time alone, you will see the type of money they will have, and there are a lot of people actually will end up moving to that place.
Yes,
absolutely.
And developing it. Yes. And developing
it. So let's take care of our security, take care of, and as a matter of fact, as it stands so far, for me, let the North stay where they are. No, seriously, because if you want to think about it, just like fire is in Los Angeles, they're not condemning the whole entire nation. That the whole nation is now, is unvisitable. Do you understand? In the same manner, let's secure the South with our security system, with our lights and everything, and you will see international visitors flood our nation. Our GDP will increase by 35% only by vacationers in our country.
Thank you.
These are areas we can make a lot of money, honestly.
Thank you, George. So, viewers, you're hearing this. Passionate Nigerians in diaspora and even back home. We were looking at ways of increasing our GDP, looking at ways of bringing in foreigners. Let them see this beautiful thing. You won't believe that event yesterday was so colorful that,
lovely.
Boy. Okay.
I think I'm gonna I've got to attend the next one. I think I will attend the next one. I'm going to attend.
Get some Femi. Okay, Femi, can you take pictures? Take some pictures and put it on the on our on our platform. I want to get those colorful things because it makes my heart happy. It increases my desire. Oh, you did?
We had it.
Okay, it's just incredible.
Okay,
man, amazing.
Wonderful. Raji, thank you very much. You come in very matured. You say it as it is. And I mean, whoever's ox is God. That's the business.
It's okay. I like Raji is Femi's dad, though. That's your son there. But it's okay, though. There's a love between.
I'm not sure he's old enough to be my dad, but you never know.
Listen, let's keep this fun up. Wednesday, I want to see guys. I want to see you all. Let's be here Wednesday.
Beautiful.
Viewers,
up Niger.
Until we come again on Wednesday. Have a beautiful week. God bless you all.
And big up Ronaldo.
Big up Ronaldo.